Honorable Helen Nakitene has been the Shadow Minister of ICT at National Guidance, and he has been on the ICT committee for the last 5 years. So we have worked closely, very closely with her on matters to do with the digital transformation agenda. She has been very, very cooperative. She has been passionate about ICT matters. We didn't get any problems with working with her, and we still wanted to work with her. She has really been a very nice person to work with. As a sector, we are going to miss her.
She has been our Minister of Information, but if I can attest, the way she has been conducting herself to organize our shadow cabinet, preparing everything, was so articulate. Nakitene has been social. There are not many members of parliament. You call and their phones are on. But all the time you call this honorable member, you could get one phone and she would give you an outright answer. You correct her in any error she has made, she accepts and works on it very, very gently. But her legislation for our people in Kaliangala was superb. We are going to miss a very dedicated lady.
You know, she was a very down-to-earth person. She had this stunning beauty. She would turn heads, but she had this class. She was very courteous. I think one of the ladies that I know that represented the true culture of the Baganda was her. With all the privileges she had, she was really humble, she was well-cultured, and in her submissions in Parliament, as you could see, she would do research, she would speak very well, eloquently, and she was also a good mobilizer.
Waziri Mkuu nchini Robin Nabanja ameagiza kwamba hifadhi ya msitu wa Bugoma Central Forest Reserve ihamishwe na kupelekwa wilaya ya Chikube kwenye mkoa mdogo wa Bunyoro. Ameagiza pia kwamba hifadhi ya msitu huo ikabidhiwe kwa Wizara ya Utalii, Wanyamapori na Mambo ya Kale ili kuzuia vitendo vya uharibifu wa msitu huo. Waziri Nabanja ametoa agizo hilo kufuatia agizo la Rais Museveni alilotoa kwake na kumtaka hakikishe kuwa msitu huo unalindwa ipasavyo.
That we needed to act swiftly. If we don't, we shall not have Bugoma forest to hand over. The encroachment is, I'm told, higher than ever before. And so the Ministry of Water and Environment should prepare through the Attorney General a document to hand over this forest maybe next week. And so that is the reason why I invited you, because I'm reliably informed that if we don't do that, that forest will be no more. After this one, we shall also hand over others. So Maneragwa, we are not chasing you, but the fact is Ministry of Water is still having constraints in managing our natural resources. And these resources, you know the use, so we cannot just look on when degradation is taking place. So for me, I have handed over on behalf of the President. And you are aware his letter is clear. We are doing the processes. You, the Ministry of Water and Environment and the Ministry of Tourism, should come up with a document, a working document, showing the acreage.
However, Right Honorable, there is one issue that we wanted to bring to your attention, that Bugoma is one of the forests within the agreement for the East African Carbon Credits, ESCC, of Sheikh Maktoum.
With all the liabilities, we are handing it over with the liabilities, the encroachers on everybody there. Then we shall solve one problem. As you are aware, Uganda plays a strategic role in the implementation of the mandate of the African Union support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia, and remains a key contributor to the regional peace and security.
Mbali na hivyo, Waziri Mkuu Robina Nabanja amekutana na kujadili na balozi wa Umoja wa Afrika nchini Somalia, Elhaji Ibrahima Dien, wakiwa ofisini kwake Kampala. Mheshimiwa Nabanja alimkaribisha mgeni wake huyo na kumweleza utayari wa Uganda katika kuendeleza juhudi za upatikanaji wa amani ya kudumu nchini Somalia.
As you are aware, Uganda plays a strategic role in the implementation of the mandate of the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia, and remains a key contributor to the regional peace and security. Therefore, your decision to undertake a consultative visit to Uganda is most welcome. I am aware that the situation in Somalia remains volatile and unpredictable due to internal challenges. However, we remain hopeful that the people of Somalia, with the support of neighbors such as Uganda, can solve these challenges and enable the country to achieve lasting peace and stability. The government of Uganda recommends that another extraordinary summit of the troop contributing countries be convened to review the status of the implementation of the decisions of the last summit held on 25th April 2025 at State House in Entebbe. It is in the best interest of all East African Community member states for Somalia to attain lasting peace so that the region can take full advantage of the opportunities presented by our economic bloc. The government of Uganda is committed to working with the African Union Commission to solve the funding challenges faced by the mission.
Thank you. Thank you for what you have been doing. Uganda, under the leadership of Mzee, President Museveni, has been having a clear vision and embodying, epitomizing this African solution to African problems, not only in Somalia, but elsewhere. Your daughters and sons are at the forefront doing concretely this idea of Pan-Africanism and the Pan-African solidarity. In Somalia, you have been making history, you made history. Your daughters and sons, I can tell you, we cannot be safe in Mogadishu without the work of all your troops and the presence of the force commander here. The former Sector 1 commander and now deputy CLF. They are exemplifying your leadership.
Angalau tingatinga mbili na malori mawili ya Sinotrax yamekamatwa huko Ndua Mayuge wakati wa operesheni iliyofanyika na mamlaka ya ulinzi wa mazingira NEMA kwa ushirikiano na wadau wake. Operesheni hiyo ikilenga kukomesha uvuaji haramu wa mchanga ziwani kwa kuwa vitendo hivyo vinahatarisha maisha ya wakazi. Vitendo vya uvuaji mchanga kinyume na sheria kutoka katika vyanzo vya maji eneo la Ndua vinadaiwa kukithiri na kusababisha uchafuzi wa maji kuongezeka na kuharibu mazingira. Mbaya zaidi ni kwamba mbinu zinazotumika kuvua mchanga eneo hilo sio sahihi, huku wengine wakikosa leseni. Uvuaji haramu wa mchanga umesababisha pia kuharibika kwa udongo na kuharibu miundombinu, huku uchafuzi wa maji ukisababisha milipuko ya magonjwa na kutishia viumbe vinavyoishi kwenye maji.
Or forest encroaching on people illegally encroaching on wetlands or forests or riverbanks or lake shores must leave or be removed by force.
Na hivi sasa, mtazamaji wa UBC TV, tupate mapumziko kutoka studio.
Does science build the economy? At National Science Week 2026, see innovations that transform industries, create jobs, and drive Uganda towards a $500 billion economy. Smart investors, discover what works and where to invest. The event runs from 30th April to 3rd of May 2026 at Kololo Independence Grounds. Free entrance to all. The theme, STI Works, powering Uganda to a $500 billion economy. Don't just watch the future, invest in it. Brought to you by the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat, STI, making Uganda the best.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Tunasonga mbele na taarifa hii ya habari. Hii ni UBC TV. Mbunge mwanamke aliyechaguliwa katika uchaguzi mkuu uliopita kwa ajili ya mji wa Masaka, Justin Namere, ametoa wito kwa wananchi wote kuungana kwa pamoja katika mapambano dhidi ya vitendo vya ufisadi. Namere aliyasema haya akiwa kwenye ofisi za PLU, Patriotic League of Uganda, huko Naguru, wakati ambapo alikuwa akinunua jezi kwa ajili ya mbio zinazoandaliwa kama sehemu ya kusherekea siku ya kuzaliwa kwa mkuu wa ulinzi wa majeshi Muhoozi Kainerugaba, na mbio hizo zitafanyika tarehe 26 Aprili mwaka huu. Wakati ambapo maandalizi kwa ajili ya maadhimisho ya kumbukizi ya siku ya wafia dini yanaendelea, Jimbo Katoliki la Kasese limearifu kuwa zaidi ya shilingi bilioni 4 zinahitajika kukamilisha maandalizi hayo. Kauli hiyo imetolewa na mkuu wa jimbo hilo Kasese kwenye mahojiano na mwandishi wetu wa habari. Anasema pia kuwa harambee mbalimbali zinafanyika kuchangisha pesa hizo. Jimbo la Kasese limepewa jukumu la kuandaa maadhimisho ya kumbukizi ya siku ya wafia dini kwa mwaka huu. Maadhimisho hayo ya kila mwaka huvutia watu wa matabaka yote kutoka ndani na nje ya nchi kwenda katika kanisa Katoliki na Anglikana la Namgongo kusherekea siku ya wafia dini. Padre huyo amearifu kuwa serikali itatoa mchango wa shilingi bilioni 2 kwa ajili ya maandalizi hayo.
The chairperson of the steering committee, the Reverend Father John Baptist Kule, told us at one of the fundraising functions at Kawiri that the government of the Republic of Uganda has committed itself in writing to support this function, this celebration, with 2 billion shillings. Meanwhile, our own people are collecting. At that fundraising, we were able to raise 80 million. And the people will continue to contribute. We are looking at over 4 billion for this whole celebration. The biggest part of the preparations for Namgongo is the choir. So I just want to let everyone know that we have a very strong choir, and the choir is preparing very hard.
Songs we are putting in, we are working on voice production, and today we brought in some external trainers to help in that, because in music, when you are working on a choir, when you are training a choir, you don't do voice, you don't do voice production yourself. You have to bring a neutral person who have not been with the choir to help you in doing the voice production. And this what
we are going to ensure that these roads are well kept and everyone is preserved. However, of course, we shall continue giving updates the moment these people start working. But there are those key things that we have to know so that we start preparing for.
Katika juhudi za kuboresha maisha ya walemavu wa kusikia, Carveti Restaurant imezindua zoezi la ukusanyaji wa pesa katika matawi yake yote 4 kwa ajili hiyo. Pesa zote zitakazokusanywa zitatumika kuboresha elimu, huduma za afya na maslahi kwa ajili ya walemavu wa kusikia. Hii ni kulingana na mkurugenzi mtendaji wa mgahawa huo, Nasozi Chiaga. Walemavu wa kusikia mara nyingi huachwa nyuma kimaendeleo kutokana na watu wengi kutoelewa mahitaji yao. Na huo ndo mwisho wa taarifa hii ya habari kutoka hapa UBC TV. Asante sana kwa kutizama taarifa hii toka mwanzoni.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Every Wednesday, live in our studios in the heart of Kampala.
We have to change the political culture in this country, really. Who has bewitched Ugandans?
I want to assure you, as government, we shall do whatever it takes to ensure that Ugandans are safe.
We have conversations that have analysis, explanation.
This law society, this union of theirs, because they want a job everywhere, they want to be this, they want to be that, No. We know it's a union.
You cannot be making a road, bitumen grade 1, in Congo for 5 billion.
But not every truth is fact, and not every fact is truth.
The argument that the General Court Martial is responsible for peace and stability is without basis, either in law or in fact.
We have been told how Napoleon was a great orator. Now, Napoleon cannot help me get food. They told me combine harvesters in Saskatchewan. I don't know where Saskatchewan is. This is a geographer we're taught. Instead of teaching me how to preserve Mabera forest, they're teaching me about Rhineland. This is a problem we got. We cannot run away from it.
Right now, you hear very disgusting stories of members of parliament. Instead of discussing the details of loans, they ask for their cuts.
Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
All on your public broadcaster, UBC, inspiring Uganda.
In a land rich with culture, resilience and untold stories, and new stories about to unfold. Introducing Inside Karamoja, a fresh and inspiring look into the heart of Karamoja. This is who we are. Our voices matter. The future starts here. Discover emerging talents, hear from experts, and connect with